you should be able to. I think you got it.
It's the
Okay.
3rd of April, Rabbi Furst, Pierke, Avos, Pesach.
Okay, thank you. As Lou mentioned, this is Rabbi Shlomo Furst, Yeshiva Samanaf Yerushalayim Kiryat Zoom. As Lou mentioned, Godesh Pesach. Okay, we're in the middle of a document here um, that let's just review the first paragraph, and then we'll skip to the one we were left off. Again, this is the Emek Dover. Now we say in the Haggadah, "Shevekol dor v'dor omdim aleinu kalosenu v'Hakadosh Baruch Hu motzilenu miyadam." Okay, uh, let's um, let's pick up that first paragraph. Yeah, who would like to begin to read today?
I would.
Okay, go ahead.
Aval Mishames Yosef Uke Va'o Diir Sam Gam B'Mitzrayim Kula. But Yosef died, and the Jewish people established their dwellings throughout Mitzrayim. Umashmahain. I'm not sure because Pasku because of
Right, Mishum Haki.
Mishum Hachi, because of this, they stopped milimo. They stopped doing brisses. Shamar niyeh ke Mitzrayim. They wanted to be like the Egyptians. Da'achar shekavu Diir Sam Karavim meets Matzao Tov Lahem Lehash Tavus Le Mitzrayim below Hayu Yiyu Nechasim Shehem Yehudim. They stopped doing brisim. They said they wanted to be like the Egyptians. That after that they accepted that they were living in the midst. They found it good to assimilate with the Egyptians, and they did not recognize that they were Jews.
Yeah, so since they saw Ma'ach, since Kavod Dirosum Bikirbam, since they now established their dwellings amongst the Mitzrayim, Motzu Tov Lehem Lishlos LeMitzrayim. They found it beneficial that they should assimilate with the Egyptians. It shouldn't be recognizable that they were Jews.
Mishum Zeh Bi'ar Hamidrash Shehafach Hashem Levam Lison O Amo. And because of this, the Midrash relates that Hashem overturned the hearts of the Egyptians to hate them, to make them hate them, to make the Egyptians hate the Jews. Ukavar Arnu, and afterwards it was explained Besiman Bereshis, in Bereshis, Pesach, the verse, Ki gar yiyeh zaracha v'gomer, your offspring dwelled there. Asher he chaseva shebecho dor v'dor omdim aleinu lach lo sanu.
Lekalosenu.
Lekalosenu. That because we were residents in Zaracha. I forget what Zaracha.
The offspring.
Our offspring. Etc. That was the reason that in every generation, that is the reason that in every generation, they rise up against us to destroy us. Bishvil she'ein anu rotzim, because we don't want lios kegarim, to be like aliens. Univdalim min ha-omos, and we don't want to be separate from the nations. So it's interesting that it says that because we were assimilating, Hashem turned the hearts of the Egyptians against us and made them hate us.
Right.
I wonder if that's what's happening in America now.
B'kol dor v'dor. You're exactly right. 100%. B'kol dor v'dor. This is part of what HaKadosh Baruch Hu put into the fabric of the universe. This is a principle as true as E equals MC squared.
So the resurgence of Torah learning and Torah observance in America, we also have an increase in the assimilation.
Yeah, that's right. There are more Jews. More Jews have been married to non-Jews than I think than Hitler killed.
Right. All right. Should I do paragraph 2 or should I skip to 3?
Yeah, so I think paragraph number 2. Yeah, we're gonna go to number 3. Va'od yisada hamagid achazer. Now after the statement that we just made in the Haggadah, so the one who arranged the Haggadah now makes the following statement.
Oh, yisader hamagid acher zeh.
Achazer, right, exactly.
V'hu me'amda she'amda la'avosenu v'lanu shelo echad b'levad amad aleinu lechalosenu ela b'chol dor v'dor omdim aleinu lechalosenu v'hakadosh baruch hu matzilenu miyadam. And furthermore, what is sidar?
To arrange.
To arrange. in the story after this, and it was that they stood to our fathers and to us, that there should not be one alone that stands over us, and our, what is chalosenu?
Kalosenu is to exterminate.
To exterminate us. Ella b'chol dor v'dor, but in each and every generation, they stand over us to destroy, to exterminate us, and Hashem rescues us from their hand. Say ulamad ma bikesh Lavan haramai kule. Come and learn what Lavan, the wicked one, sought, etc. Ulefi habanas habenas hamifrashim de vatcha al hageula mi yairi bezeh hamikra. And because what is this have nas?
Havanas is the understanding. What is the understanding?
The understanding of the explanation that there was a nullification of the redemption. What is Myre?
So it says Lefi Havanas and Meforshim Havtacha ala Geula, right? So on according to the understanding of the commentaries, that the Havtacha is going on the Geula, it's going on the redemption. It's referring to Bezeh HaMikra. It's referring to this pasuk is reference to that, to the Havtacha, the promise of redemption.
What is this word? It's promise. Promise. I see. Promise. So according to the understanding of the commentaries, the promise of the redemption is referring to this place.
This pasuk. This
pasuk. Ein movain hayicha mashma bezeh hamikra geula v'hateda b'chol dor. What is muvain? We don't understand.
Right. It says ein muvan. It's not understood. Ein muvan. It's not understood.
And what is hayach?
Like how?
It's not understood how actually in this pasuk the redemption ha'atida,
That's the future, the redemption in the future.
the future redemption happens in every generation. V'halo seifa dikra v'achar kach yatz'u b'rachush gadol vadai lo koi al ha'atid. And is it not the end of the Pesach, and afterwards, there comes out a blessing. No, birachush. What's birachush?
Rechush is wealth or possessions.
Possessions. Great possessions, and certainly it's not what's koi?
It's referring to.
It's not referring to the future.
Right. The question is when this pasuk is making reference to the time of our coming out of Mitzrayim, where it's referring to future redemptions that'll occur afterwards.
Right. So vadai lo koi. It's certainly it's not referring to future. Correct?
That's right.
Uminalan derasha deresha de kara v'gam as hagoy v'gomer koi gam al ha'atid. And further on, in the beginning, in the beginning of the Pesach, and also es hagoy, the non-Jews, etc. It's referring also to the future. What does that mean?
Right. So meaning if one part of the pasuk is referring to the future, then the other part of the pasuk has to refer to the future as well. I mean, it doesn't make sense to split the pasuk half talking about the past and half talking about the future.
Right. But didn't we just say it's not talking about the future?
Right, but there are those who do learn that it's talking about the future. So if you learn it's going out the future, it has to talk. Both have to be talking about the future.
Ah, okay. So what's it saying about the future? About the future and the non-Jews?
But there's going to be meaning it's indicating that it's not simply the Gullus of Mitzrayim, but there are going to be other Gullusim amongst the non-Jews as well. Will be at the hands and mercy of the non-Jews in other situations as well.
Okay, I see. All right, weiter.
Yeah.
Od yesh lahavin beperuch zeh ha de kamar tse ulamad kule. And further, there is to understand in this Pesach that it says Uh, what's say?
So this is part of the Haggadah. If you have your Haggadah, you'll see it says Say Lamed, right? Beloved. We want to bring in our first example. What we had just finished saying, we call Dor V'Dor Om Diamaleno Kalosenu. So we want to say, let's learn from the first time that occurred, from Lovin.
Right, right. So we need to understand what's going on when it says, "Come and learn about Lavan."
Right.
Ma yesh lanu lilmod milavan. What is there for us to learn from Lavan? Hello, beli zos yad yado lanu bevei roar shebekama doros amdo alenu lecholosenu ella hakadosh baruch hu matzilenu. Is it not without this knowledge for us that it's clear that just as the generations stood against us to destroy us, but Hashem rescued us or rescues us. Uma yitain lanu im nilmod shegam levan amad alenu uvikesh leakor es hakol. And what is given to us with the learning, and also Lavan stood against us to destroy, to uproot and destroy everything. Ella ikar habiur be
Because in all of this.
yeah, with all of this. So rather, the essence of the biur is the burning.
No, here is explanation.
The explanation of all this. Explanation. Sheha magid habein bidavar Hashem ki ger yiyeh zaracha v'gomer. That the story or the author of the Haggadah says says that Hashem says that because we were strangers. I'm sorry. Our offspring were strangers.
This is the promise that was made to Avram Avinu. Ki zerecha. The one who compiled the Haggadah, he understands from the words of Hashem that HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to Avram Avinu, Ki ger yeh zerecha, they shall be aliens, your offspring. So Hashem said to Avram Avinu, your children shall be aliens, right? Your children wherever they go, whatever they do, they are not to become assimilated amongst the goyim that they live amongst.
Right.
They have to be they are to be aliens.
Levad haperush uh, hafshot hapashut shehu nivo sheyiyeh kain sheyiyu garim be'eretz lo lahem. Uh, Only the explanation. What is this? Hapashut? It's obvious.
Yeah, well, the hapshat, the basic explanation, the pshat in the pasuk is
The simple explanation in the pasuk is that he uh, what is niv
that shehu nevu, it's a prophecy.
prophecy.
When a Kadosh Baruch Hu said, "Ki ger yezerecha," your offspring shall be aliens, that was a prophecy. Hashem was giving a insight to all time in all generations to Avraham Avinu, an insight of prophecy.
That you would be strangers in a land not yours.
That's right. That's right.
Perush, and the explanation is lo kamo ata she hanach ger be be'artzecha hayinu eretz Canaan. It's not like you should be resting as strangers in a land in the land of Canaan.
Right.
Bevo mas
The be'emes, the be'emes.
de be'emes he shall Avraham vizaro, that actually or really it is of the offspring of Avraham. I don't know. Can you summarize that last sentence, please?
Yeah, that um the pshat in the pasuk is that it's a prophecy given from Hashem to Avraham Avinu that his offspring, will be aliens in a land not theirs. Um, Perish lo kamo she'ata hincha ger b'aretzcha haynu be'eretz Canaan. Not like it is now that you are living as strangers in Eretz Canaan. It's not going to be like that at all. It's going to be completely different. Not going to be like that at all. That the emes is, it's going to be for not only Abraham but also for his offspring as well. That they're going to be commanded by HaKadosh Baruch Hu to remain apart and separate from all other nations. And it's not not being like a ger, simply being a sojourner, a stranger, but literally to be like an alien.
Aval Zaracha Haya Aviyeh Ger Be'eretz She'eno Shalahem. But your offspring will be sojourners, not sojourners, strangers in a land that is not theirs. Aval Od Yesh Kononos Bazeh Hama'amar. But furthermore, there is kononos to acquire in this
No, kavana, yes, kavanas, their intentions or meanings.
intention, in this statement. Hamaimer. Chada ha bitcha she vishanis azhara.
Right. There are kavanas in this statement. There are different, there are kavanas, there are intentions in this statement. Chala, one is haftacha, one is that it's a promise. Shenis, and the second is azar, it's a warning. Hashem's giving a warning. Azar can also be a directive. It's like it's a directive or a mitzvah.
Vaha bitcha he sheyesh aro gerim velo yish tak u baoma acheres. Vaha bitcha, is that to nullify?
The Haftacha is, right, the promise is that they should remain gerim, alien, v'lo yishka b'uma acheres, and they should not be assimilated into another people.
Or another people.
Right?
Baoma is a nation, but another people. People acheres. Another.
Right, another people. Don't assimilate, do not assimilate to another with other peoples.
Shenis azhara sheyu gerim velo yis tadlu le hashtaka be'eretz lo lehem kedei sheyikal alehem hagaros. The second warning is that it will be that you will be strangers,
right?
And not
below yishtadlu, don't make efforts. Yishtadlu is to make efforts. Don't make efforts. Nishtokeh be'aretz lo lehem, and don't make efforts to become submerged, assimilated in a land which is not theirs.
In a land that's not theirs.
Right. Don't try and become like the Italians. Don't try and become like the Mexicans. Don't try and become like the Filipinos. This is not your place. Don't try. Don't make efforts to be like them. You stay. You maintain your you maintain your identity. Don't make any efforts to try and cover up who and what you are.
כדי שיקל עליהם הגרוס, הגרוס, that
Again, that's the yeah, that's the shibud, the servitude. In order to make it light upon you, the separateness.
the separateness. Uva al havitacha, havitcha, uh, um, and to come to the promise.
Uba alav tacha, and it comes to the yeah now right, and this comes as like a result of the promise.
Lomed Baruch Shomer Havtachat So Israel. That we say, blessed is the one who guards his promise to Israel. Shechashav es haketz la'asos uh, I don't know this abbreviation.
He that um he affixed the kates the end lasos to have it come out bereish dalid vav shana at the end of 210 years.
כדי שייקבעים ההבטחה זו. What is שייקבעים?
That in the end of the 210 years, that would be the fulfillment of the Havtacha, that we, by staying separate and apart, that will allow us at the end of the 210 years to be easily taken out of our bondage.
So do we understand that we did not assimilate in Egypt?
Well, we're going to get to that. Then we'll have to work on that probably, I guess, tomorrow. Today's Yom Shlishi. You'll have to. We're going to go further on that. That'll be in the actually. What's that? This is the end of the paragraph. Let's see. Oh no, it's two. It's two more paragraphs. We have these next two. Two more paragraphs, right? Okay, we have that'll be included in the next two paragraphs. We'll see. We'll have to see about that. Maybe you can
Because on the one hand, you know that the Jews, kept their language and their clothing and their names,
right.
which is more than we see like in America, for example.
Right.
But on the other hand, we see all kinds of indications that they were worshiping idols and becoming part of the society.
True. There are some that explain that we didn't change our names or our language and our clothes. Those were the three things that remained that we didn't change. With everything else, we changed.
Right,
So it can be taken with a grain of salt.
right,
Uh,
right. Okay.
mhm. All right. Uh, yeah. So let's just go a couple of more lines. We'll have to stop in a couple of minutes anyway. Maybe we'll continue. Let's make uh, a couple lines into the next paragraph, then we'll repeat it again to well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, if anyone for Chumash tomorrow at I guess 9:30 tomorrow, that would be good for Chumash. Yeah.
וכן שרוי כי אם יהיו עוד במצרים ישתחוו בעל כרחם מרוב צרוס. Since that it's appropriate that it would be more in Egypt Yishtakau. I don't know what that word is.
So it says, so Kivan, since Shiro, I mean, this is from a Kadosh Baruch Hu's perspective. Since Hashem saw, Ki im haya od b'Mitzrayim, if they would remain any longer in Mitzrayim, Yishtaku bal korchak marov tsaras, they would become submerged. Yishtaku, they would be completely submerged against their will because of the great distress placed upon them.
Ah, right. Mirov Tsarus, the great stress. Al Kain Chashev Es Hakates Ligalem Lifnei Arba Maos Shana. Therefore,
Therefore, Kadosh Baruch Hu chashiv as a case, he could he like he he designed that the cates would occur to redeem them before the 400 years, and they would be coming out after 210 years. So Kadosh Baruch Hu designed that the cates would be at the end of the 210 years rather than at the end of 400 years, but he made it in a way that it also comes out to be 400 years as well.
right. Al Devar Azhara Shalo She Yis Dalu Lehish Tavos Ulehis Arev Imahem Ella Yu Rotim Lehios Gerim. And concerning this thing, this warning that they should not
They shouldn't they shouldn't make efforts to assimilate and to mingle amongst the native population. Rather, they should remain in willing and wanting to be aliens. We'll save the rest of this. We'll go over this again. Yom Rishon Be'ez Hashem. All right, Lou. Thank you very much. Mitzvah Hashem.
Thank you, Rabbi. Baruch
Thank
Tia.
you. Have a good afternoon.
Baruch
Okay,
Tia.
well done. tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem. Be
Okay,
well.
bye-bye.
Shalom.
Bye now.